So if you are watching this video, it's because you purchased my tools of the trade list. These are things that I wish someone would have told me in the beginning. I wasted so much money on things I did not need. I know at one time I spent like $400 that I did not have just on foil balloons for one of the holidays. And I just knew that this was a good purchase. It wasn't. That's one thing that I would suggest people do not do when they first start out is buy foil balloons. Don't buy a whole bunch of foil balloons. So anyway, some of the essential things that you are going to need when you start off, I'm going to show you some of these things. The things that I don't show you, you can also find on Amazon. I have put my Amazon link in this tutorial as well. And just click on that and you can see some other things that I may not have listed, but that I have there. So you're going to look at the resources that I have in there, but I've also added additional things on my Amazon. So go on my Amazon and I have a section that talks about like just essential items. It's a list. I'll tag it in the tutorial. So anyway, you'll see me looking down because I'm just trying to stay on track. So the first thing that I talk about are adhesives. Adhesives are what's going to keep your balloons together on anything that you do. So for example, if you do a mosaic and you want the little details attached, there's several different ways in which you can do that. So how are you going to do that? These dashes are your friend. They come in different sizes. So you're actually able to, not have to use as many. These are the smaller ones, but dashes are your friends. This is usually like about $30. If you have my tutorial on pricing, you'll know how to get your money back on these, okay? So we have that. We also have a glue gun. I love getting these long glue sticks so that you're not constantly having to stop to add glue sticks. So you need a good glue gun. And yes, you can use a glue gun on your latex and your foil balloons. Now, you want to make sure if you're going to use just a regular glue gun that your latex balloon is a little bit older, like maybe it's been blown up for like a week. Otherwise, check out my Instagram and look at the burn that I have. So these are like the secret sauce. My life as a balloon artist was changed when I got these. And the reason why is that you can put these on brick. You can put them, I really wouldn't suggest inside the house because it might take the paint up. But if you put painter's tape down, you can put this adhesive on here. And you will get these at on Amazon. I have these linked. I did not get a picture of the painter's tape because I actually need to get some more. I get the white painter's tape, not the blue painter's tape, so you don't see it as much if you put it on someone's wall, okay? And I have videos on Instagram about that as well. Now, I have a video, I know you're gonna get sick of me saying this because a lot of these things I have talked about before. I'm just trying to put everything together. But this rubber cement works as well. Now, it needs to be a little bit tacky, kind of like putting lashes on. It needs to be a little bit tacky and you're gonna have to hold it. It is a good alternative to using the glue dots because the glue dots can get really expensive, but it's not going to be an immediate hold. Now, if it's a little tacky, it may work better, okay? So the next thing that we're gonna talk about are balloon sizes. This is huge. I did not know what to buy. And let me tell you, I have a bag of, these are 24-inch balloons that I'm stuck with because I did not know how to order. I just knew I needed these big ones because I saw big ones in garlands. Typically, you do not need a 24-inch. Your essential balloon sizes that you will always use are 17-inch, 11-inch, this is the Holy Grail, 5-inch, and your beloved 260. The 260 will hold your garlands. These are the spirals that you're going to use for like just to add a little something extra. If you want to make the spiral, look at my Instagram. you're going to need the 160 to go inside of here. And I teach you how to do that on my IG. And I believe it's one on my YouTube as well. Now, this is a 360, I believe. And this is wider. You see this a lot during Halloween, where people will make this the spider's legs. So it's a wider balloon. Or it'll make your cauldron for your rainbow balloons during St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so this is your thicker balloon. And then this is like your 3 foot. This is like just a cheaper balloon that I bought something else and it came in it. But anyway, it looks a little different because it is cheap. But anyway, this is your 3 foot. You're gonna use your 3 foot balloons at the top of your towers, okay? Don't use a 17 inch, don't use a 24 inch. Go ahead and get a 3 foot because it's gonna look fuller, okay? So, the next thing, your pumps. These 2 things are essential. Your hand pump, just invest in a good one. This one is through Qualitex. Just invest in it. I would suggest getting 2 of these because when you're blowing up your 5-inch balloons, you want to be able to, have someone else sit there and help you, okay? And so you're gonna need 2, but you can start off with 1. And then this is just a regular pump. The little things fall off, mine is falling off, so just make sure that you take better care. But I've had this like 3 years, so. When you put on letters, I've tried everything else. They have all these hacks. Just buy some good transfer tape. When you do your, you just need a good cutting machine. I have a Brother Scan and Cut. You need to invest in a cutting machine. I like the Brother Scan and Cut because it's kind of simplistic, but if I had to do it all over again, I would probably get like either the Cameo, I think it's called a Cameo, Silhouette, or you can get a Cricut. I think Silhouette is a little bit more, modern, more people use it, but you need a cutting machine. You might not need it initially, but you need to invest in it. And then this company that I use is here in Houston, and you can find them on my vendor list. If you do not have my vendor list, go and get my vendor list. It's tried and true. Tried and true list. I've made all my mistakes. And you don't have to make them. Okay, so transfer paper. What else? On the list, there's several other items that I'm not talking about right now. It should be self-explanatory. One of those things is a skewer. You want to make sure if you can find, the skewers help when you're trying to put it in foam, but you want to use the dull end when you're double stuffing. Okay, that's why you would have a skewer. Okay. The backdrop stand. You can get your backdrop stand anywhere. I just suggest that you have one. You can make one out of PVC if that's where you are. I have about 2 or 3 companies listed on my vendor list. Go on there. I have the links and I have my feedback. Okay. I talk about some accessories. When you double stuff those balloons and you want to have a higher price point, you need some of these flakes. You need these in gold, you need these in silver, and you need these in rose gold. You will use these when you're just adding a little extra to your balloons, and they're a price. So if you want to make your garland look a little bit more expensive, and it also increases the price because anytime you add these, you need to add that to your bottom line. And that's on my pricing worksheet as well. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I do try to put up videos ever so often, but most of all, if you're seeing this, that means you have purchased my tools of the trade. And I so appreciate you. Thank you so much.